What's up, everybody? It's Mr. 100K a day with another video here with 100K Paralegal Services. And today we're going to be addressing Sean P. Diddy Combs, Puff Daddy, whatever you want to call him. Now, now he has multiple attorneys, but his attorney, Anthony Rico, has just filed a motion to withdraw from his case. And he says basically that he cannot continue to represent Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, according to the ethical standards by the ABA, the Standards for Criminal Justice. So this is what he has filed. He said, I provided Sean Combs with the high level of legal representation expected by the court. Under no circumstances can I continue to effectively serve as counsel for Sean Combs, consistent with the ABA Standards for Criminal Justice. What this means, guys, is he's probably being asked to do things that he knows that are either illegal or unethical, or he's tired of filing frivolous motions on Puff Daddy's behalf. Now, from the beginning of this case, I've done multitude of videos. Some of them I've taken down from the channel, but from the beginning of this case, I've said that Puff Daddy needs to simply go in there and try to get the best deal he can do to avoid spending the rest of his life in prison. That's his best bet. That's his next move. That's what he has to do if he wants to come out of this thing with the least amount of damage. But of course, he goes and files multiple bail applications, all of which are denied. He even files an appeal to the Second Circuit Court of Appeals in order to get his bail approved. He ended up removing that particular appeal, dismissing it and just focusing on the case. Fine. But all of this frivolous stuff that he's been filing, motion to suppress evidence from the search of his cell, all of these frivolous motions he files are in the attorney's favor because they get to continue to milk him like a cow to the point where he's out of money, and they're going to keep draining him because he's never had a federal case before. So he's dumb. He's not going to realize until he gets to prison that he could have saved a bunch of money on his car insurance by just pleading guilty and taking the best deal as possible. That's just what some guys understand. People with money, more fame and success, oftentimes it doesn't sink into their head that they're screwed. So what happens is they continue to fight. They rack up more charges, rack up more indictments, rack up more victims, get the government even more mad at them, end up with a longer sentence, and still be out a lot of money because of their attorneys suck and don't tell them you're screwed. And that is the exact situation going on with Puff Daddy. So, of course, the attorney files this and says, without violating any aspect of the attorney-client privilege or otherwise providing any details whatsoever on the ground supporting the application, the government has been notified of the filing of the motion to withdraw as counsel. The government takes no position on the motion seeking to withdraw of counsel. Now, this is just general language that they're using. They don't want to tell the real detail of the reason why they are filing a motion to withdraw. And it says, wherefore it is respectfully but regrettably requested that the court grant the relief requested. And I believe that Anthony Rico is filing this to save his own butt because Puff Daddy doesn't want to listen. The other attorneys have probably said, we're not going to let this gravy train go away. We're going to keep charging this man $1,000, $2,000, probably $5,000 an hour to continue representing him, filing frivolous motions, doing unethical things, maybe even intimidating witnesses behind the scenes that some of the attorneys are on board with that he probably isn't on board with. But it is extremely unusual to see an attorney who's being paid what Anthony Rico is being paid and to all of a sudden withdraw from it and saying that he cannot ethically continue to represent a high-profile client like that. It is extremely, extremely unusual. So I'd already predicted that he would be denied bail. Predicted that P. Diddy would get a superseding indictment, which he's had happen, added victims. I'm surprised more co-conspirators have not yet been added to the indictment. I'm sure all of that's going to come before the trial comes anyway. So, basically everything I said has come true so far. It's going to be really interesting to see how this plays out. I hope that he does one of two things. He go and take a deal right now and try to come home from prison get back to his family, take a deal where he can get out of prison as quickly as possible. Don't recommend he snitch, or he just go all the way, go to trial, get a whole bunch of time, and take a helicopter and have him escape from prison. I think that'd be a more reasonable route. If you got the money, matter of fact, he can go plead guilty right now. See what as low as they'll give him. If they'll give him something that's reasonable that he can do, he should do it. But if he can't, just go plead guilty anyway. Take a lot of time, but instead of paying all his lawyers all that money and millions and millions of dollars to his attorney, put that money into escaping from prison. Put that money into escaping from prison, have a helicopter come land in the middle of the prison, come take him up out of here, and he can leave the country and he's never seen again, run to Russia or some country that won't extradite him. I think that's his best option. So we're gonna see how this plays out. One is the black attorney that he has is quit. The white ones and the ones who are part of the system are staying on because they're going to continue milking this gravy train till the wheels fall off. So that's just what it is for now. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Tell me if y'all think he should go cop a deal, what you think the attorney quitting represents. What do you guys think he should do next? Because I personally believe, like I said, he's going to get railroaded, get a bunch of time, and he's going to be stuck in prison like R. Kelly for 20, 30 years. I also believe that, like I said, he needs to escape. Once he gets to prison, all that money that he's paying his attorneys, don't pay him. Send the money directly to some cohorts who can help him escape from prison and never be never be heard or seen from again. If he is seen or heard, he needs to be in a non-extraditable country where he can just live off into the sunset, right off to the sunset, and never have to deal with this crap again. Or he can just beg Trump for a pardon. That may work. That definitely may work. A lot of people been, pushing up on Trump. Boosie puts up for Trump. Alice Johnson has just been nominated to be the czar of pardons for Donald Trump. So that may be a option too. I would push for it. So I don't know. We're going to see how things work out, y'all. Tell me what y'all think. We're going to see how things turn out. Till next time, Mr. 100K a day, 100K paralegal services. Peace.